Hey, 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 good morning. What's going on? It's Danny Deals. If you didn't guess when you saw my big giant head up in your face, just what you need in the morning. Um, Danny Deals here with you. It is Un Poco Mas, the show where we give you just a little bit more. Guys, I want to talk to you about something that is very, very important, and that is how to select the proper vacuum cleaner. I know there's a lot of channels that do that, but guys, why would I do that, guys? I'm talking to you about the SOFI stock, guys. Ticker symbol SOFI. As usual, I'm slightly sleep deprived and slightly stupid. Um, just spit on my monitor there as an aside. But guys, wanted to just live stream for a little minute here because it's another exciting day in terms of the price action, in terms of the volume. Um, was taking a look at the video, new video by the Stock Goat. Guys, if you know anything about me, you know I love the Stock Goat. That guy probably has done more to promote and publicize and inform people about the SoFi stock of anyone other than Anthony Noto. But guys, let's just take a look at what's happening with the SoFi stock today. It is was way up. Of course, that really strong buying pressure the algo has been throwing at us. And when I say the algo, I don't always mean some like nefarious forces. I'm basically talking about market makers who are electronically trading. They're not like us, like, but limit order 3 shares. Like, hey Martha, I got another 3 shares. Like, and I want to just address the turds in the room, like the 800-pound turd in the room. Um, I hear a lot of people. There's so many like people who think they understand everything at some very, very deep level. And they're pulling Fibonacci's down on charts and they're, going on YouTube telling you about levels, and what's going to happen and all this. And I'm just seeing a whole hell of a lot of people saying they're going to buy, they're going to buy in at 525. Like, okay, and my entry point is now that it's strong, now that we think it's going to make a profit, I'm going to come in at like 650. And it's like, okay, I mean, I admire your moxie, your chutzpah, but just don't think that's gonna happen, guys. I mean, this stock has been trading in a channel from the fours to eight for 15 months. The trend lines that you know were binding in those ranges were very, very solid, guys. This was not some kind of like, you know, peanut gallery range here. We had very, very good evidence, guys. This sorry, I'm accidentally doodling. I didn't mean to doodle. Guys, we had good evidence here. Like this is not a flimsy case. This is like serious this I'm not like a huge charting guy. I'm not huge on levels. You can see I am able to draw a bunch of lines in the on the chart, but guys, this is a breakout. I mean, this is a very strong breakout. If you look here, we touch $8.80. I am looking at the volume that's coming into the stock, and this isn't just people buying back. And yes, shorts are covering today. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But guys, this is a breakout, and this thing is going to rally, and it's not done. We have, I don't know, about looks like 6 million shares returned today. Let me double check that for you guys. Ah, yeah, a little over 6 million shares returned. So, um, guys, the shorts are literally running for the hills. Like, they almost trap themselves. This is sometimes there's a little concept called blowback, and you have to be careful what you wish for. Guys, I don't think there is anyone watching or commenting on this live stream. I certainly can't see anyone. Um, but in any case, I guess I am talking to myself as usual. But guys, so this is basically the chart as I see it. Um, Not as I see it. It is the chart, but with a bunch of my doodles drawn. Um, on 515, this upward trend line sort of was cutting across. And this is where the breakout started, right here on news that the debt ceiling deal would, in fact, prevent any further delays, deferments, cancel of student loan payments. And that was part of the agreement. And then ever since then, guys, we've been basically on a new trend line. I haven't really had time or brain power or bandwidth to think about this one, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. You don't need to be like a sharp master or a chart master to see where this is going, guys. I mean, it's going up. Yes, people are taking profits, but I mean, this is a real nice. This is a real nice rally, guys. It's sustained. There's volume in it. There's new money coming into it, and I don't know. Someone I was just taking a look at stock twits, and someone was saying, you know, where is resistance? Like I couldn't see anything until basically 1404. People obviously $10 is always going to be a natural resistance point. It's just those big numbers tend to you know tend to be important in the just nominal, like I think it's algorithmic trading, but it's also just psychological. People look at those numbers and they're like, oh, I'm going to take profits at 10, or I'm going to come in if it goes above 10, if the rally goes that far. It's just, those big round numbers always are sort of a support and resistance level, like it or not. Guys, I don't know if this live stream is actually working. I don't know if it's going anywhere. I'm certainly not seeing anyone watching the live stream, but I just wanted to give everyone a brief update on the SoFi stock. I encourage you to read some of these articles. There's always good information on Seeking Alpha. Like that's my favorite site to get stock news and information on. I also, subscribe to other sites, but you know, Seeking Alpha, I think, has some of the best information, best authors, best their own content. Um, so this is an article: White House weighs options for potential loss on student loan forgiveness. The White House is discreetly considering how it will proceed if the Supreme Court strike down Joe Biden's student debt cancellation program. The nation's highest court is expected to issue its decision later this month on the proposal to wipe out an estimated 430 billion in student loans. The oral arguments Friday, the conservative justices may appeared skeptical that the Secretary of Education has the legal authority to cancel as much as 20,000 in federal student debt per borrower. The plan applies to those who are in less than 125 per year. So we know that these are not really the type of borrowers SoFi loans to, but it's still going to be a catalyst for the stock one way or the other. Like I don't think it'll be much of an upward catalyst if they decide against the Biden administration, but I think bearers might use this as a reason to attack the stock if they decide in favor of student loan forgiveness, even though it won't affect SoFi really on the books. That's not really what catalysts are about in terms of FUD spreading turds. They're about, creating false narratives to hurt the stock in the short term so they can play their little reindeer games. Um, Guys, I don't think anyone is in the stream. I'm not even sure that this stream is actually working. Um, But usually there's like at least one person in the stream, but there is literally no one in the stream. So I don't know. I don't know if this thing's working. I don't know if my internet's down. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have made some kind of technical error. It would not be the first time. Um, but in any case, guys, perhaps people are just busy. It's Friday. People are sick of my big mug. Um, so anyway, guys, it's unlikely. I don't know why I'm saying guys. Anyway, myself, I'm the only person here. White House officials publicly expressed confidence that the court will uphold the program. Internally, they have been considering policy options to help borrowers who are at risk of not getting the loan forgiveness. And I just want to point out, like everyone who says, SoFi's greedy, evil corporation. Um, SoFi and Noto have said they're not against this loan forgiveness. They just want the policy to be clear and spelled out so that they can plan, to run their business, which I think is fair. It's like give us some certainty, give us a date that we're going to start paying, people are going to have to start making payments on the federal student loans so that we can understand what's going to happen with our business. I mean, that's really a fair way to look at things, but everyone has just tried to, you know, on the left in particular, they've tried to like vilify SoFi and, other lenders. And it's like, you can blame people who loan others money, when the economy and times get tough. But you guys, I mean, that's how the economy functions. Like without money, liquidity, loans, the whole thing wouldn't work. So just to all of a sudden, you know, act like SoFi is an evil corporation because they're trying to get some type of coherent government policy that allows them to plan their for the future of their business, is just absurd. Like it's like if you told, the oil industry, you're like, well, for now, the government's going to give everybody free gas. So you guys just sit on the sidelines and wait. Like, well, we're losing billions of dollars a day. We have to know, like, what's this policy? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to just like keep deferring. Like, it's just, it wouldn't work with anything else. And I know you say, well, it's just the federal student loan, so it's just their loans. Like, what's the problem? The problem is that there's a lot of other businesses that exist in a framework, based on the framework that the government has provided in the laws. So you make plans, you build a business, you hire, hundreds of or thousands of people, you invest, billions of dollars in technologies and companies, and then all of a sudden government policy just radically changes and pulls the rug out from under you, and everyone acts like, companies like SoFi that have some kind of reaction to that, some kind of pushback against that, are somehow evil, which I find very, very odd. They're just working within the system that's always existed. It's like, well, are other companies that, do student loans evil? SoFi is very, well known for student loans, so it's kind of easy to single them out and pick on them. But in any case, guys, that's kind of my spiel for SoFi today. It is kind of pulling back toward that 850 level. In fact, it is at 850 right now, guys. Volume is very, very strong. It's 41 million shares. Um, I think that's funny. Guys, I've been live streaming for like 14 minutes. Had the thing set on private. What an idiot. Oh, guys. Like I said, it's like me using this computer and the internet is like an ape trying to open a coconut with I don't know what, a palm frond in them. It's just, beating yourself over the head. Guys, good morning. Welcome and hello, hello, and welcome and hello to the live stream. John Rodrigo, first person in. Guys, as I noted, I've been live streaming for like 10, 15 minutes, have many brilliant thoughts and opinions, and I had the thing set on private or some setting, I don't really know. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome and hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome and hello. It's un poco mas, guys. It's a sleep deprived, disheveled, confused, shell shocked Danny Deals coming in, realizing that we are making some market gains. Roland Dubs, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. I assume you are a gentleman. I do not know any proper ladies who would have the name Roland Dubs. I don't know a lot of ladies who have Dubs, guys. I don't know why that is. I know, ladies who drive trucks, ladies who drive imports, but you don't see a lot of ladies rolling on like 26s. You see like big rims is like a guy thing. It's like lifted trucks. Um, John Rodriguez, you. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I gotcha. I put that in the Sleep Un Poco Mas. Cool, man. I figured Rolling Dubs. I knew that. You it wasn't even the name. Like you have that swag, that gentleman swagger, that guy walking around with a big pocket full of money who's going out this weekend and gonna do it right. Yeah, no, I slept, guys, but I had to get up early and get a few things done. And yeah, hey, John Rodriguez, I said, why would somebody be named Rodriguez? It doesn't make any sense, and it's very difficult to say. You end up slobbering on yourself. Um, Good morning. I was wrong. Yeah, BP Super Slots. Hey, you know what? I thought the stock was going to close at $8.18 this week, and hopefully I was wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong. You guys, you can't predict this kind of bullish move. It's just you love it when it happens, but things have to kind of come together, and news has to come together in a certain way. So, guys, take a look at this chart. Yeah, turds. So we have basically the tail of two trend lines here, both going up. One was from May 15 to May 26, and then guys, after May 26, we're just going straight up. I noted these steps up in 25-cent increments. Volume has been bullish, but not absurd. Like we're not seeing just a ton of stupid churn. Guys, shorts are definitely covering here today. Borrowed change net is 6 million shares, if anybody cares. What else is going on with the stock? Let's take a look. Massive tech layoffs. Investors heavily search SoFi Technologies. Here's what you need to know. Three meme stocks that are actually solid long-term picks. Keefe, Broyette, and Woods, they boosted their target on the stock to 550. Well, how generous of you, Keefe, Broyette, and Woods. You guys are really very sour. I look at you as very, very sour. Um, yeah, I wish too, buddy. Let's see. I mean, okay, I'm not in love with a $5.50 price target, obviously. But I'll take an increase. I don't know where were these turds before. Um, let's just do a quick turd check and see where these stinking, smelly turds were on the SoFi stock. I don't know exactly how you look up the individual. So he just reiterated. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he's a hold. All right. Yeah, I mean, this guy's been a pretty consistent hold. He's a good analyst. He's got a very good track record. So, I think basically these types of analysts that are very, very conservative, they're looking for profit. They're not willing to believe the growth story until you prove it to them. But I think as SoFi continues to execute and you see several consecutive quarters of gap net profit and you see the wheel strategy actually working, um, then I think these targets are going to get revised up. Everybody, every ER, all the bulls want to see all the price targets revised upward. But the reason they're not is because Noto is running a carefully written script. It's not the numbers in the ER are not super like variable and organic. Noto dials all those things in. They can decide exactly how many loans they want to make. They can decide exactly how much revenue they want to generate based on how much they're spending to get members and on all the incentives. So guys, SoFi is not some company that's, the numbers are all over the place. If you look at the growth over the last 2 years, man, it is really impressive. It's like a surgeon versus a butcher. Like these other CEOs are just hacking up meat, and Noto is just carefully performing the most delicate of surgery. Guys, I am kind of out of ideas for the week. I'm obviously very happy with where we're at with the SoFi stock. After I'm done here, I'll try to go back and watch the live stream. Because like I said, I streamed for like 15 minutes and I thought I was making a little bit of sense, but I realized I think it was set to private because I was trying to figure out a few things. Like I'm totally new to YouTube. I'm totally new to streaming this like OBS thing where you put your head in the corner and you're down here like a little mime. You're like, I don't know which side is which, but anyway, you guys get the idea. Boy, I'm extra shiny today. Guys, the SoFi stock, they're pulling it back down. And guys, if you've, like I say, always say, if you have been in this stock as long as I have, which is you know, since I was, a toddler, it feels like an eternity. Um, the stock runs up very quickly, tops out, and then the algo starts pulling it back down. Um, my math would have told me, math is obviously, I was told there would be no math. But I was looking at, on Wednesday, the stock was trying to hold 775. Yesterday, it was trying to hold 8. And if you look at basically this step pattern, 25-cent increments, that's what market makers are trying to do. Yet here and here, both here and here, right about here, um, this is buying pressure. This is just too many buyers coming into the stock for the algo to be able to trade it sideways. It just got too expensive and it basically broke the algo. So this is why you see this like deviation, this sort of void from where they're trying to hold 750. Same thing yesterday where they're trying to hold $8. There's just too much buying pressure in the afternoon. And as you know, the algo usually tries to dump SoFi there at the end of the day, but it's just not really working. Like I said, I believe the Bulls are firmly in charge of the stock now. I believe the Bears are they were just wrong. They just thought they keep thinking this company is just going to fall apart because they just keep launching every obstacle and grenade at the company. It's almost like there's like some puppet master like controlling the government policy and the economy, and he's just like, what can we do to SoFi today? How can we hurt their business? How can we can first off, you get the pandemic, you get the student loans, you get the inflation, you get the interest rates. It's like the perfect storm to kill a financial company. And you look at these other fintech companies like Affirm, Upstart, like their earnings fell apart. It's like even some of the big monster tech names and some of the big banks, like they're barely earning any money. Like look at like the M&A activity and the IPO activity and all those types of things for like Goldman Sachs. I mean, they're generating no business. Like these turds are dying. Like, hey, whoever said, I'm going to run out and get an account at Marcus. I'm going to get a Marcus account. Nobody wants that turd. Nobody wants to go into these big banks because they suck. Like they're horrible. Um, Oh, of course I've looked into new. I follow Warren Buffett around. I literally stalk him. Um, no, yeah, I new. I mean, here's the thing with these. You feel like you missed the run, and I don't like to chase. I don't like to chase stocks that have been red hot and have gone, had incredible growth. But new is, I mean, the growth is incredible. I mean, and they're a good business. I mean, they're a well-run business. I've looked at their management. Yes, I would have liked to have gotten in. I just looked at out of anything I was looking at, guys, personally, when I saw SoFi down in the the fours, I allocated all the free capital I had, and that's kind of where I'm at. I don't have all my money in SoFi or anything. I still have a diversified portfolio that I have some ETFs, I have some index funds, stuff like that, that I try to keep as safe as possible. But as far as like growth stocks, long-term future stocks that I'm trying to make like a 10 bagger on. SoFi in the fours was it for me. But new, I would definitely, I have researched quite a bit and I know a little bit about a little bit. So I would definitely be happy to make a quick video doing some analysis on new. Anybody else have anything brilliant to say? Um, Anything they want to talk about? Anything they'd like to see as far as the data, guys? It is 8:30 a.m. on June 9th. If anyone is rewatching this, it's Friday. So the SoFi stock has had a hell of a week, guys. The stock goat. Kyle, as you know, this guy is like the OG stock goat YouTuber. He's been on the grind for years, and um, personally, I just love this guy's videos because he's just very straightforward, and he wears his frustrations on his sleeve like I do. It's like he gets very frustrated at when these turds and d-bags, shorts, bears, like I say, country club golf hustlers, grifters, card game mechanics. I don't know who else. QBTS. John Rodriguez U is looking for a rocket ship on QBTS. I think I looked at this stock the other day. I don't know if it was him who was directing me to that stock. Hell, guys, I don't really have anything left. I don't really have anything left on SoFi. I produced about 500 hours of SoFi content this week. There's not a heck of a lot of new news, basically. I noted my buddy Payush, the Crusher, they used to call that guy in college, used to Golden Glove boxer, dude. Payush once knocked me out in the third round of a bare knuckle bar fight. We were fighting for $50, but what ended up happening was Payush knocked me unconscious, and then he immediately got arrested, and so neither one of us got the $50, and we both lost. The guy ended up beating me almost to death, but we're still great friends to this day. So, no hard feelings there, buddy. I still don't have any feeling in this side of my face, but you know, that's how life goes sometimes. Um, Guys, let's take a look at a couple of stacks. Let's just take a look at a couple of stacks that people have been talking about down here. I know this is supposed to be SoFi. Did I get that ticker right? Why is that not coming up? Um, oh, there it is. D Wave Quantum. D Wave Quantum. Guys, this is just a little quick and dirty look at a stock. I've never even heard of this stock, but when John Rodriguez Yu brings something to my attention, I would be remiss. I would be derelict in my duty as a 2-bit shill on YouTube if I did not take at least a quick look at it. Deuce Kabuski in the house. I wondered where you were, Deuce. Yeah, thank you, Deuce. I believe it or not, for a big man, I have a pretty good like set shot. It's not too bad. You don't really want to see me trying to operate on defense because trying to get back on D, that's not my strong point. But okay, guys, D Wave Quantum, what is this turd? Let's just read their little spiel down here and see what these guys do. D Wave Quantum Inc. develops, delivers quantum computing systems software. The company offers advantage. Okay, so they're like they make some kind of supercomputers. Um, they're out in Burnaby, Canada. I love Burnaby, Canada. They grow the best parsnips in the world out there. You put a little turmeric on them, you roast them. What you do is you roast them in like a pizza oven at a very hot temperature. Just a little bit of olive oil or some peanut oil, and then you just fire those in like a calzone. Okay, you fire it in a calzone. You fold it up with a lot of meats, a lot of pepperoni, some sausages, about 5 pounds of cold cuts. Bake that thing off. Oh God, I'm hungry, folks. In any case, what else is new, right? What else is new? Where's that guy who always puts in the comments, mix in a salad? I love that guy. Guy, I have been trying to take your advice. I did mix in a salad. Um, and if I'm not careful, I might. Nobody's here. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's watching. Anyway, D-Wave Quantum. Let's take a look at these guys. Just take a look at the chart just for fun and see what this company has done here. Let's just take a look at the chart. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is a really nice setup. I mean, I don't know anything about the company, but you have, the stock basically bottomed out down here, made a nice bottom at 41 cents. It's basically, it fell off a log and it's right back where it was. So this moment in time, give me one moment in time. Guys, as you know, I'm not a great singer, but I do enjoy singing to my stocks. They're like plants and children. If you sing to them, they grow up big and strong. Guys, yeah, I like this setup, but the problem with this turd, and as you can see, like I hate this. I hate Yahoo Finance, but I just can't quit it. It's like my gay cowboy. Um, so we have this area here, guys, where this was where the stock basically stopped falling. And so this is key. Like I love the doodle function. This is gonna be key, guys. The stock's gonna do one of two things. Like it's gonna it's gonna go it's going to keep rallying and sort of make that big cup and keep making this round trip. A lot of these stocks now, just knowing nothing about this stock, a lot of these small cap stocks need money to grow, and money is expensive right now, and lending is very, very tight. So that's been a big problem for the pennies. If you play the pennies, you can be very, very subjected to the whims of the market and the capital markets in particular. So this stock looks like a hell of an interesting setup, an interesting play. I just see the problem is you might run into a wall right here, and you can see we're seeing a couple of red candles there. So, um, what's up, man? What's up, BWUSAF? I assume that's Air Force. Big up to the Air Force. Thanks for checking in. Same old, man. Just pumping the SOFI stock, but got sidetracked here with QBTS by Rodriguez U. But yeah, guys, this is a really interesting play. I would look if you're not in the stock right now, just look for it to break that little resistance point. And if you can get up, you get up to $3 and things look good and the setup looks good. Yeah, this could definitely run. I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, I don't know what happened when the stock was up here at $10, but guys, this is one I just have to take a more careful look at because I just don't know anything about the stock. So I'm not one to tell anybody to buy something that I don't know about, but um, let's see, guys. What are we talking about? People, any topics on the table? If you guys, I have a topic on the table. I would like to hear from a man named Alejandro on the ladies' line talking about Torrey Pines High School youth basketball. Like, if you guys ever listen to Hacksaw Sports on in San Diego, I have some obscure references, guys. Deuce Kabuski. Dimitri Jeet recently found your channel and immediately subscribed. Much respect from the Caribbean. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dimitri. I appreciate that. If you happen to own a 5-star luxury resort, I would be more than happy to come out and provide you with an investment seminar with all of my knowledge and ideas. And all you would have to do is give me your presidential suite for a couple of weeks with all the amenities. I think there's no doubt you're coming out ahead on that one, my friend. Roland Dubs, in your turd opinion, does SoFi hit 9 before the pullback? Well, you know, as the head turd of the turd army, like one day my father, he came and he said, "Son, would you be the leader of all the broken turds, the broke down, the broke, the grifters, the grinders, the bus drivers." Anyway, guys, no, he didn't say that. That's "Join the Black Parade" or whatever that stupid song is. Those guys wear eyeliner. Guys are cool and they get laid all the time if they're wearing like a lot of eyeliner. That's just something I learned on the street. That has nothing to do with stocks. But Roland Dubs, I mean, we already touched 880 Roland Dubs. Why am I looking at the Neo chart, guys? I'm totally mixed up. I'm just totally mixed up. I'm perplexed. I'm flummoxed, guys. You know, Again, what else is new, guys? It's Friday. I've been working since early, and I'm feeling like curly burly, hurly whirly. Just can't quite keep things straight in my head. But guys, let's focus. Let's get back over to the SoFi stock. I am curious just to see where these turds come out on new, because I haven't taken a look at new in a little minute. Um, so let's just see where these turds are. So we got a little bit of upside left in the stock, according to the analysts. I don't trust those guys as far as I can throw them, and quite frankly, I could throw an analyst pretty far. I used to do turd tossing. I used to be a competitive turd tosser, and so I like a guy the size of like the Chia Pet. I could probably toss that turd. Oh, I don't know, about probably 35 to 40 meters. I once threw a football over a set of mountains, guys. I went to state and I threw football over the mountains. Things could have been different for me, guys. I wouldn't be here prattling on about stocks on YouTube, not making any money, talking to just a few people. Did you already do a short update? Deuce, I got you. I got you. Let's short this turd. No, of course not. I'm not going to short SoFi. I don't hedge. I do not hedge. I do not stop loss. I am all highway. Yeah, guys, the short has definitely come down here today. So the borrowed change today, and again, somebody, I think it was D's on Stock Twits, was like pointing out, guys, I'm not somebody with the intellect where I understand like options at an extremely deep level in terms of all the market mechanics. But he's making the point, guys, this is not an exact representation, because shorts can cover with options. Shorts can cover with their own long shares that they already have, so you could be short long, and that's the whole point of like hedging and hedge funds. That's what options were designed to do, is reduce your risk. It's become a whole nother thing where it's just this giant market and these hedge funds play all kinds of reindeer games. But guys, cost to borrow max is not super high, and it's all in line, so it's very consistent. There's lots and lots of shares available, and it would make sense, guys, honestly, at this point, that people would start taking some profits. I mean, let's face it, guys, the stocks run from 450 to 850 in what? I mean, it's like no time, it seems like. It's like not even a month, guys. Look at this. I mean, this is obscene. We're at $4.49 on May 15th, and we're at $8.49 right now. Okay, guys, the stock's gone up $4. What is that, like 90% or something? I mean, this is ridiculous, guys, the way they play with this stock. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. It looks like that mountain climber thing on The Price is Right. That yodel guy climbing up is just the yodel guy. Give it to me. Give me those gains. People like the Fibonacci turds, they're like, I'm gonna come in at like 525 to 530. That's my entry point. And it's like, dude, you guys are delusional, buddy. Net profit is coming. The games are over. The $4.50 to $8 channel is over. It's dead. It's in the past, and it's not coming back. Your retracement that you're pulling down, that you're going to come in at 5, whatever, turd. I'm not selling you my share. I'll sell you half a share for 5 if you're lucky. Maybe a quarter. They should do. I was talking about hay pennies the other day. These fractional share turds. Buy a whole share. It's $8.50. Enough with the fractional shares. Oh, I don't want to buy 22 shares. I want to buy $100 worth. Well, listen, then when you have shares, you have like 100.00. It's annoying, guys. It's annoying. And I don't like it. Okay. And I'm not afraid to tell you, I do not like these fractional share turds. Like, I liked it better when it was elitist, and if you wanted to buy a share of Google, you had to pony up a couple $1,000 or whatever it is. And now you got every turd buying like 100th of a share of Google. It's just a bunch of crap, guys. It's madness. It's madness. Um, Guys, as you can tell, we just all need to calm down, take a deep breath, and everything is going to be just fine. Guys, I'm trying to think. Do so. That's the short. They are covering. So we've gone from as high as well over 240 million shares on loan just like a week ago to now we're under 200 million shares on loan. But the estimated percent of the free float being shorted is still relatively high. Almost 13%. I think we topped out around 14.2, if memory serves. And utilization has come down from 100. It's been pretty much pegged at 100. It's come down to 86. So there are some shares out there. Let's see, who do we got? C Bar. I remember C Bar. Yes, you should be on CNBC commenting on turds and sharts. Happy Friday. Go SoFi. Absolutely. I think my invitation got lost in the mail, as it were, because I don't have a Brooks Brothers suit. I don't have an office on Park Avenue. I'm not the upper crust. I'm not the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. I'm not a turd running a scam with a double, triple downgrade and then a fake upgrade, and I'm a pasty little douche in glasses. That's not me, guys. I mean, it might be a pasty douche in glasses, but not a little one. In any case, guys, I digress. But yes, you're absolutely right. I should be famous. Everyone should be listening to me instead of just you, like one or two turds that are sitting in this chat room with me at Turd Central. But guys, don't do that competitive turd tossing, because turds are people, and you end up with lumbar issues. You wind up down at the lumbar yard looking for a mattress, and then it ends up smelling like sewage because you're swimming in the Hudson River. No, that was just an episode of Seinfeld, guys. In any case, Dimitri Jeet, long on SoFi. Hopefully, I can eventually buy a resort. Give up the great SoFi deep dives and analysis. Appreciate you, Dimitri Jeet. I appreciate you, and let me tell you guys something. I appreciate every single one of you who is on my turd channel here, because just recently, I think it was turd. It was like 3 months ago. I had like 2 subscribers, my brother and my girlfriend, and now I think there's over 700 of you brave souls who have subscribed. So I couldn't be happier. I still make no money. I don't think you make any money on YouTube until you get like 1 million people. So that'll probably never happen, because I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And I'm not going to water down what I do, my craft, my art. I'm not going to compromise my artistic integrity and my vision just to get a bunch of sheep, a bunch of turds flooding in here with their BS and their spam and all their comments and their fancy shoes and their iPods. Screw those turds. I'm not for everybody. I'm for you. I'm for the SoFi investor. I'm for the little guy. But if turds want to participate, I mean, I love turds, but in any case, guys, I'm not really sure where I was going with that. Stock Karen is not here right now, Shane. Okay. I've got to get my kid to soccer practice. And let me tell you something, Shane. People want to criticize me that I'm not green enough. Well, I have one child, and that child plays youth sports, okay? So I need a Chevy Suburban with 4-wheel drive, even though I've never been off-road in my life. How do you put one child in the back of an economy car with their sports equipment? Okay? I'm on a cell phone here. You can't pull me over and ticket me on a cell phone. I'm making a call to my nanny. Okay, guys, I'm not sure where I was going with that. Kevin D, um, I agree with you, sir. Preach it, brother. Oh, so far, so far, so far. I don't know if God is blessing the SoFi stock right now, but it sure feels like it. We got Klaus Bohm, dropping a Klaus bomb on us this morning. I love it. He's blowing up. You know what Klaus brings to the table? A steely integrity. Like, I hear the name Klaus and I want that guy like engineering a structure. Like, that building, that piece of shit building that fell down in Florida, and God, rest in peace. I'm not like trying to make light of it, but when I hear the name Klaus, I'm like, I'm gonna trust that guy with something. Like, he's not gonna be a big raving idiot. He's probably an engineer, he's probably a rocket scientist, something like that, but he's not a big raving YouTuber. I guarantee you that, because that man has important things to do. Anyway, Klaus, I don't know where I was going with that. 1,000 will start. We'll start the Bucks. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I will noodle it. I'll noodle with it. Kevin D, preach, brother. Love the passion. Thank you, sir. Tim, SoFi content is great. Keep it up. Can we add more stocks to cover? Tim, my brain power is extremely limited. If you want to talk bandwidth, I don't really even have enough room in here for the SoFi stock. I follow very, very closely a couple hundred stocks, honestly. I spend way too much time and energy on this stuff. But if you have a particular stock that is of interest, I would definitely take a look at it. M. Russo, I think you need the LED lights. Yes, obviously. I'm going to have like a cast. I have characters I'm gonna do. Um, you know, I'm gonna have like the bull taking a dump on the bear. I'm gonna have the diamond hands, Wall Street bets guy. It's gonna be just pandemonium, guys. I have a whole set here with like 4 clocks. I'm gonna rule this thing out, but yeah, they're not gonna monetize my ass ever. They're gonna go, listen, this guy is less interesting than the watching paint dry, and the only reason people are watching is because they love the SoFi stock. They're not going to monetize Danny Deals. They'll never monetize me. The man has stepped on me and kept me down since before I was born, and that's the only trend that I can be absolutely sure is going to keep up. But the bottom line is, I'm going to be able to buy and sell these turds. Finally, Big Earn is above the law. So I'm not too worried about it if these turds monetize me or not. I keep getting called, of course you do, Klaus. He designs printed circuit boards for aircraft. Haha, 1,000 subscribers. Oh, is okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that's where it started. So, hey, I'm almost there. Like 3/4 of the way there. Awesome. Yeah, I knew Klaus was like some kind of freaking genius engineer who made something. Um, I just knew it. Like, just he doesn't talk a lot of nonsense, and if I say some stupid joke, he's like, "Oh, that's funny. Give me some information. Give me a schematic. Can you just give me an ultra complicated schematic in a language that I don't understand?" Guys, I can't even assemble an e-scooter. How do these kids do this stuff? Oh yeah, I'll just connect it with my app to the lighting. Yeah, sure. Sure, I'm gonna do that. Absolutely. What is wrong with everything? Why can't things just come assembled and working? Okay, I am not a printed circuit board designer. Okay, I don't have that type of brain power, and I cannot assemble and reverse engineer everything when I get it from Amazon. It's been smashed to all hell by UPS. Ah, guys, at least the SoFi stock is up today. That's the only thing keeping me from an absolute meltdown here on Friday. No, guys, I'm actually pretty happy today. Um, Looking forward to doing some non-work and stock stuff this weekend with those that I care about, and one in particular. So, guys, SoFi stock is headed a little bit downward here. Again, my model was looking at $8.25. And I predicted a close of $8.18 kind of beginning of the week. Obviously, I didn't know the stock was going to rally quite this hard, and Obviously, I'm very happy that it did. Um, so I am very happy to be wrong to the downside. If they want to outrun old Danny deals, that you don't have to get up that early in the morning to outrun old Danny deals. So you need a hurricane. Oh, my hurricane character is on the tennis courts. They call me Hurricane Slopez often out there, but yeah, I've been all over Sprinkler, Tim. I'm taking a hard look at that stock. I know a lot of people in my investment group follow that turd very, very closely. I'm taking a close look at that. Is this our pullback? Yeah, this is pretty much what you'd expect. I think at this point, there's just really nothing. Guys, this has been a huge rally, as I've just noted. I mean, we went from 449, and when I just called that out, we were at 849, and it's been like 3 weeks. So there's just going to be a lot of, day turders, not day turders, but swing turders that are taking profit. I mean, anybody with a brain, I think, saw this at 450, and that was a buy. I mean, yeah, they cut the price target to $2.50, but that was just turd talk. I mean, you're talking turd logic on that one. Like, anybody who even read that guy's call is like, I know enough about the company where I knew immediately, like, this is complete horseshit, guys. They're not going to change their accounting structure. You're not even able to do that. It's not possible because you couldn't make all those adjustments. It would be completely fictional. Those two types of accounting methods that are acceptable, you'll look better in a certain light, worse, but at the end of the day, long term, your books will all even out the same way, and you have to make real cash. Like, it's not fake just because you use, cost accounting or one or the other. It's that was absolute FUD. The loan stuff, it's all been FUD. So the short thesis, as it was, has just fallen apart. I don't think there's anything that's going to pull this stock back down. People are talking like 550. Oh, it's going to pull to the 86.3 Fibonacci retracement. I mean, dude, pull on your pud. Like, bullshit. Like, it ain't happening, guys. This thing is going to net profit. Institutions will come in. Noto's talking CAGR of 25 to 35% for the foreseeable future. Okay, guys, you show me a profitable bank with these margins, all these products. You're building the Amazon, the AWS of fintech over here. We have Galileo talking to 12 major financial institutions. Guys, calm down. Calm yourselves down, guys. It's just stocks. It's just SoFi. It's no big deal. Guys, this stuff isn't life and death. This isn't your entire financial future. All your hopes and dreams tied up in a little bundle, and everyone doing everything they can to destroy that, and you're trying to protect it. Guys, it's not that important. Um, I'm sorry, guys. I either need more coffee or less coffee. Um, uh, PJ with a heart. Um, Much love, PJ. Deuce Kabuski, a basketball and tennis player. DD is a dude. Deuce Kabuski, you're gonna see my next channel. It's called the Fat Tennis Ninja. I am gonna basically offer $1,000 to anyone who could beat me in 2 out of 3 sets of tennis who weighs more than I do. And if you're older than me, I'll give you $2,000. I don't think anyone I don't think anyone could. The only guy who's bigger than me who even came close to beating me was this super short, fat Mexican guy I used to play with in a park in Gardena. And I don't even know how this guy moved out of bed to the refrigerator, much less beat me on tennis. I think he was a magician because he was literally about 5'6", probably 330 pounds, and the guy was like, he floated around. Like, he played a lot of soccer too. I noticed that he was just one of these guys. He just put on a lot of weight, and he just had a really funny build. Maybe had some type of metabolic issue. I'm not sure, but the best big man athlete I've ever seen. And he coached his daughters. They played college tennis. They all got college scholarships. So really nice guy. Haven't seen him in, God, got to be 15 years or more. But in any case, guys, that was not my Let's see. Let me catch up. Anyway, guys, I'm all over the place this morning. I think most people have bailed out of this live stream at this point. SoFi is up 26 cents or 3.2%. So we are seeing that pullback, guys. Again, I was looking the algo is shooting for $8.25 today. I my prediction was $8.18. I'm going to revise that now, and I think I think we're probably let's just look at what the market's doing, guys. See, the Nasdaq's pulling all the way back. This turd, this is what these turds do. They play with my emotions. They dangle and then they pull back. They dangle and then they pull back. But that's what turds do, guys. They play with your emotions and they try to upset you. But don't be upset. It's been an incredible, incredible, incredible couple of weeks for the SoFi investor, and all is well. Fed is not seeing the mega cap growth drivers ahead of a Fed rate hike decision. So what's going on? Like this is basically, I mean, this is just market makers like doing the round trip, guys. I mean, this is pretty controlled trading. They ran it up just like SoFi the first half hour, and then they're stepping it down. Like SoFi, they're not really like stepping it down. They're just, they're just turding it down. Like turding it straight down, basically. Let's just take a look at this turd chart. Um, so let's take a look at this daily, guys, just to see what is actually going to happen. Because I'm going to revise and amend. I reserve the right to revise and extend and amend my remarks. And with unanimous consent, I'm going to put that into evidence, that exhibit. Let's see, Puerto Rico. Yeah, absolutely, Shane. I was writing a song the other day, a classical song. It was actually a sonata, and I don't know why I started the song again, just and there was just bells and sirens. Pitbull was there, guys. Mr. Worldwide was riding with me. I work with Mr. Worldwide a lot. I don't know what that guy does, but the way he wears those 20% tint glasses, that shirt with no, the jacket with no undershirt, like he's just like most all music is now just sort of 20 something, 30 something Latino guys mumbling in Spanish, dancing around. There's just gorgeous women. It's like lights. They're all in like these, look like maybe stuff people would wear here to a wedding in the late 1970s. I'm not really sure what's going on culturally right now, guys. I'm not like if you ask me the difference between the reggaeton and cumbia and like ranchero and dude, I love the Texas Tornadoes. I love Los Lobos, but I don't know how to categorize everything, guys. I'm not a big like X's and O's like spreadsheet guy. I'm an idea man, and I know what I like. I know what moves me. I love Latin music, but some of the stuff now is just kind of confusing me because it's like rap, but it's mumbling and it's more dancing. It's like Jennifer Lopez meets I don't know, Flaco Jimenez or something like that. But hey, yeah, Puerto Rico, absolutely. Love me some Puerto Rico. Kevin D, a lunchtime lull. It's Friday beverage. Absolutely. No shit. Yeah, dude, they're all drunk quite early on Wall Street, I would think. I don't even think those Wall Street guys are really doing much anymore. I think it's all online, being run from different places by supercomputers, and those guys are basically just getting sloshed all day. Think about that McConaughey character from Wolf of Wall Street. It's like those are rookie numbers. You gotta get those numbers up. Like all they're doing, guys, is self love and doing drugs and drinking. It's just a huge Sodom and Gomorrah. It's unbelievable, guys, and they do it all at our expense. All those parties, all that guys, let's see who's here. Dimitri, any new SoFi tunes for next week? Anthony Noto. Hey, you guys, give me some suggestions. Give me some tunes you want me. I can work something up. I can arrange something. With all my talent, boy, I can do it. Um, all right, Kevin D. Though, how much do you weigh, brother? I'm probably about 100 pounds more than you, but yeah, I'll play you anyway. I mean, I beat everyone who's my same, who's like 100 pounds less. I'll still beat you. I mean, I'm bringing a 130 mile an hour heater, and you got no chance, Kevin D. Sorry, buddy. Um, Another Kevin? How many Kevins? How many Kevins are there? Kevin Robertson, keep it up. You're on fire. Agree. Get down to La Jolla and get, dude, brother. Oh my God, 6'6", 225. Unfortunately, man, I'm still over three. I just lost a lot of weight, but I'm a big guy, guys. I'm not only like, you know, I'm not only a fat guy, but I used to do some powerlifting in my day. I'm big, but I'm just super fast. So, dude, Kevin Robertson, if you gain 100 pounds, you could be eligible for that. It's not fair, people that are that tall. See, I'm only 6 feet. I don't like tall people, and Fijians are very good athletes. Like, dude, 6'6", 225 Fijian, probably a surfer. Dude, I used to live in La Jolla, bro. I went to UCSD. It is some of the greatest. Oh, my dorm was like, you know, right almost on the ocean. It was incredible. So I love La Jolla. La Jolla is an amazing place, but I am not a billionaire, believe it or not. So I do not currently live in La Jolla. But dude, if you're Fijian and you're 6'6", 225, you're basically like, you don't look like me. You look like fucking like Jason Momoa or The Rock or something, dude. Just come on, man. Yeah, you'd probably beat me. All right, Kevin Robertson, I'll give you that. Julio's crying. He's just it's so funny. I hope those are tears of joy, Julio. Oh, guys. Hi, Julio. Julio 638. Rolling dubs, nothing like the classics like boats and hose. Yeah, absolutely, man. I love some Dolbeck. Um, yeah, I gotta get me some boats and hoes. What? Pinta the Nina. He's like, do you in the while I'm drinking sangria? That like Step Brothers is just so much fun. It's so brilliant. Yukeko 72. Good afternoon, Danny Deals. Well, good afternoon to you, Yukeko 72. I hope everything's well. Today, it is morning over here, 9 a.m. still, guys. I have to get on out of here pretty quickly. I have a lot of work to do today, guys. In fact, got to work very, very early. But SoFi still holding that 3% gain, 27 cents. Looking like $8.45. Could be a little something. We'll see. Stock topped out at exactly $8.44. Over here, just minutes after the bell, after the opening bell, stock caught some support right here at $8.44. So my spidey senses are tingling and they tell me we're going to bounce off of this level and go back up. I have no evidence of that. I have no technical, fundamental, or logical basis for that assertion, and I don't care because my gut is considerable and it's right. Probably 6 times out of 10, if not seven. So in investing, that's really, really good, guys, because I end up making so much money. I'm stupid rich. Not really. I didn't used to be an options trader for Goldman Sachs. I'm sure you could figure that out. I used to carry sacks when I was a bag boy for the grocery store. Used to carry bags out to the car of an old lady, like a Buick Century, something like that. Something just really nice with those full leather seats. So guys, I don't have any investment banking experience. So what? Poor me. Woe is me. I wasn't an investment banker. I don't have $4 million from selling strangles and other option strategies. Like, oh, I'm not stupid rich, but I'm stupid. Hey guys, I got to get back to work. So I'm going to end this live stream pretty quickly here. I just want to remind you guys that because my brain does not work very well in the morning, and quite frankly, it's a little bit questionable throughout the rest of the day as well. I was live streaming for like, I think 15 minutes, and there was like no one watching at all. And I was like, okay, well, I'm talking to myself. But then I realized I had some setting wrong, so no one could see anything. And it was set on private or something. I don't even know how I did that or what happened, but I was trying to experiment with something, ended up screwing everything up. Uh, so if when this thing's over, if you guys want to go back and watch the first 15 minutes, when the stock was up, so if you're getting down from the stock going back down and you want to boost your your mood, or take some, I don't know, whatever, have a cup of coffee, and you just want to, go back to a happier place. Oh, guys, the stock is just dropping. A lot of let's see what's happening. Is it, is the volume? I'm guessing the volume is like getting sucked out of the stock and dried up. A lot of times that something will happen around the hours because that's just how the algo works. It does things in like specific time and increments. It's just how these stupid algorithms are programmed. But yeah, guys, it's not stepping down like the Nasdaq. It's just coming straight down. So again, you can see that this is this is algorithms and computers. Let's see if they're resharding. Let's see if these bastards are resharding. Wouldn't surprise me, knowing these turds. Um, Let's take a little look ski. Nope, nope. They're still covering 8 million shares. So what are the options telling us? What are the options telling us, guys? If you don't have any options, um, oh boy, yeah. All right. So the 850 call is where the action is. Yeah. So I don't know. Some people are trying to explain to me like, hey, mostly market makers are buying these short-term calls to hedge. I know that's true, but I know a lot of retail investors do buy these short-term calls. So there's a lot of these YouTubers who talk about levels, who are telling you like where the stock's going to be in 3 days. Of course, they have no idea. But in any case, like you guys could see the put call ratio and all that stuff. It's basically 50. It's not 50-50, but how this analysis goes, it's neutral, and heading to the green side, obviously. So guys, that's the SoFi stock, ticker symbol SOFI. My name is Danny Deals for Hurricane Lopez, and stock Karen. I got to go get some actual work done, guys. I have a ton of work to do and a very busy day. I'm a very, very busy, important man. In any case, guys, let's see. Nothing like the classic. Yeah, good afternoon. I talk to you. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Rolling on Dubs. You too, buddy. Rolling Dubs is always around, always showing love. So I appreciate you, my friend. Ukeko72. I'm enjoying watching the shorts get stomped out. Yeah, me too. But see, they're covering in an orderly fashion right now. I think they realized with the NASDAQ getting pushed down that swing turders would be taking some profits. Probably even a lot of us long-term investors, you're taking some profits. Hey, I'm not mad at you. I mean, I'm not selling my shares, but guys, people need money. People's finances are what they are. It's not like a personal, I don't view it as like a personal affront if you need to sell some shares and pay some bills. Hey, that's life is life, guys. Like it's not all personal thing. We're not married to our stocks. Like I really think SoFi is a great company, great stock, but it's not your family, it's not your friends, it's not your life. It's a stock, guys. So keep things in perspective. Um, who do we got? JKL 146 trying hard to not this go up like a mad wife Karen out to dinner with the hubby. Yeah, he's like, it's like you didn't want Karen out with you, but she's like you run into your mistress and she's like I saw her name on the registry. She's like, I can't control who comes to see me, Karen. Karen, like I'm in jail. Come on, Karen. My mistress. Like that sounded more like Frank Caliendo than Ray Liotta. But in any case, guys, as you heard yesterday, my impressions are marginal at best. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. I appreciate everyone who took their valuable time and watched it. The SoFi stock is still holding up 23 cents or almost 3% on the day at $8.35. I think honestly where this thing is going to close is about I'm going to say around the 840 mark. I think it's going to tick back up. 840, 843, something in there. That's just my instinct. I think the market's going to stabilize, and I think all the indexes are going to be up just a little bit on the day. Guys, I hope every single one of you has a great weekend this weekend. Enjoy these market gains. I know it has been a long, rough slog for the SoFi investor, but hopefully these are not the end of the good days. There's a lot of good things coming for this company with student loans coming back, their lending business humming. Um, the bank doing extremely well, growing fast. There's exciting news, I think, in the next couple of quarters coming out of Galileo that's are going to be transformative in terms of value from a shareholder perspective. But in any case, guys, good day for the SoFi investor. R. Ramsey, in honesty, I need to delete all of my brokerage accounts. I can't stop looking. Yeah, I know, man. It's like, or woman. R. You can't tell people use one letter. Give me something I can identify. I don't want to misgender any of you clowns and turds. I don't even know if a turd has a gender, but I love you guys anyway. So, guys, have yourselves a great weekend. Enjoy the gains. You can always hit me up in the comments. You can rewatch these live streams. You can, come by and throw some toilet paper on my house. Um, Whatever you need to do to connect with old Danny Deals when I'm not on these live streams and just to bask in my glow and feel, that I am protecting your stocks and, you know, everything's going to be okay because it is, guys. This is life. SoFi was just at 450, then it was just at 850, and you were down, you're angry, and now you're up and you're happy because, you have these rapid mood swings. You're like, like a glow fly that responds to stimuli too easily, guys. I loved SoFi at 450. I love it even more now. But it's a hell of a great company, and the growth hasn't started yet, guys. That's the bottom line. Like the real growth, the real wheel strategy that will really improve margins and lower customer acquisition costs. It hasn't had a chance to work yet. SoFi has been scrambling, just really for their survival, and it's just extraordinary how well they have done. And again, I say this all the time. My hat is off to the SoFi management team. They are the very, very best in the business. I don't know what you guys do. It's like alchemy for me. Like, I don't understand all this stuff. I'm a hammer swinger. But I understand when people are good, and I understand when people are honest, and I understand when people deliver what they say they're going to deliver. And that's why I really like SoFi over the long term. I think once this business model has an opportunity to work and flourish and they reach a larger scale, we are going to realize free cash flows as investors, dividends, profits that are going to blow your depends right off your tuchus. Guys, what a day. Fundamentals are strong, Dimitri. You are absolutely right, sir. Dimitri might be almost as smart as Klaus. I don't know. I don't know. They we're gonna get all of you engineers and really smart people together, and we are gonna start some kind of racket. Do a pump and dump like that company again in Wolf of Wall Street that was making the radar detectors out of their garage. Something like that. I know Klaus could build radar detectors. Guy's a freaky genius. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing day. It's un poco mas. Again, I brought you way too much, but I still say Un Poco Mas because I'm kind of locked into that title. I really like it. Standy deals for stock here, and you guys have yourselves a great day. SoFi creeping back up. Let's rally. Let's rally. Not advice. Buy SoFi. Not advice. Buy SoFi. Don't sell SoFi. Don't put stupid stop losses. Don't play into the market maker's hands. Don't panic sell. Don't buy on FOMO. Just accumulate when you think it's a good idea, when you think it's a good price. Hold forever. Die with your stocks and never ever utilize them to do anything that would be fulfilling or happy. Just collect them like objects because you got to screw loose, guys. Have yourselves a great weekend. It's Danny Deals.